Everybody, this is Eric here with the John Miller Real Estate team here at Keller Williams in Westboro. Here to talk to you about when is the best time to upgrade your home size or go up to that next tier in price for a home. And I got a little chart here that I'm going to go through that will help you understand when the best time to do that is. Okay. First, I want to bring you back to the most recent history of our local marketplace, and I'm talking about, I did this study on Middlesex and Worcester County and did basically a market analysis of a couple of things, and let me explain what that is. So in 2006, the average sales price in these counties here, Middlesex and Worcester County, was $456,000. There was $7.2 billion in total real estate bought during 2006. Okay, in 2007 things really spiked. The average purchase price went up to $518,000. That's a huge increase. It's over a 10% increase in 1 year, which is pretty much unheard of in the real estate market. And at that point, at that year in 2007, $7.3 billion in real estate was bought in these counties, Middlesex and Worcester County. Then came the crash. 2008, the purchase price went down to $402,000. So that's literally over a 20% drop in 1 year. That's one of the only times that's ever happened in real estate history. Sales went from $7.3 billion the year prior to $1.6 billion. So that's about a tenth of the sales that were happening in the previous year. That was not a good year for the Wittenhagen family, I'll tell you that. So next up, things have slowly started to regulate again. Okay, so I want to bring you back to 2009. 2009, the sales price stayed at about the same, $399,000, but the transactions went up to $5.8 billion for the year of 2009. So it did get 5 times about more than it was the previous year, but it still was under the last 2 years. 06 and 07 were just crazy. Then I want to take a look at your most recent 12 months within our counties that we're talking about here. And the average sales price, it's actually come up a little bit. It's come up about $10,000, okay? The amount of transactions is down by a little bit, nothing major. And so, we've started to kind of regulate since 2009. Our local marketplace has kind of leveled out. And for me, I got to think that there's not another big dip coming. I think the market's regulated quite a bit. If anything, we're going to, I think, stay in a little plateau stage for a while, maybe a year or two. And I think they'll slowly start coming up, okay? So basically, the question was when to upgrade your home size up to the next purchase level. Well, one thing that I can show you, I think we can both agree that if you buy a home today, in 5 years, it's going to be worth more money, okay? And I have an example here that if you were to buy a $500,000 house today and it goes up 5%, that's a $25,000 gain in equity, okay? Now, if you were to buy a $250,000 house or stay in the $250,000 house that you have today and it goes up 5%, that's only a $12,500 increase. And if you're on the same line of thinking as I am, that if you buy a house today and over the next 5 years your home's going to go up at least 5%, as long as you stay there for the 5-year period, that you're going to be okay and you're going to realize more equity gain in your home. And the other thing that comes into a factor for me when thinking logically, I spoke about this in my last video, is the affordability index. That is a calculation done that calculates the average income of a U.S. family, where the mortgage rates are, and where the average home price is in the U.S. When those are factored in, it lets you know what percentage of average average family's income is needed to buy a home in this market. Homes are at the most affordable they've ever been since 1970. So if you're going to buy a house for $500,000 now, you're getting more house for your money. You could wait 5 years, but the affordability index, I guarantee you, it's that homes are not as affordable, and you're getting less for your money in 5 years. So to answer your question, towards the bottom of a market is the best time to upgrade your home size to that next tier in price. Thanks for your time. Hope this helps.